All OPEC data below was taken from the April issue of the OPEC monthly oil market report. The data is through March 2018 and is thousands of barrels per day. Click to enlarge. OPEC crude oil production dropped just over 200,000 barrels per day in March. They are now just over 1 million barrels per day below their fourth quarter 2016 average. Click to enlarge. Only the UAE showed any significant gain among OPEC members. Click to enlarge. Algeria took a hit in March, down almost 50,000 barrels per day. They reached a new low of under 1 million barrels per day. Click to enlarge. Angola took the biggest hit of all OPEC nations in March. They dropped 82,000 barrels per day to reach their lowest level in almost 7 years. Click to enlarge. Ecuador has slowed their decline during the last 2 months. Click to enlarge. Equatorial Guinea is holding on. Click to enlarge. Gabon reached a new low in March. Click to enlarge. Iraq has recovered from sanctions and is now producing flat out. Click to enlarge. Iran is also producing flat out and their production is holding steady. Click to enlarge. Kuwaiti product has held remarkably steady for the last 15 months. Click to enlarge. Libya is holding steady at just under 1 million barrels per day. They could likely produce another 200,000 to 400,000 barrels per day if peace ever broke out in that country. But that is unlikely, in the near future anyway. Click to enlarge. Nigeria is a big question mark. I have no idea how much political strife is hurting production there. Some no doubt, but I don't think they could greatly increase production even if all the rebels laid down their arms, something that is very unlikely to happen anytime soon. Click to enlarge. Qatar, after declining for almost a decade, has held steady for 1 year now. But their decline will no doubt begin again soon. Click to enlarge. Saudi Arabia, the OPEC giant, has held output steady for 15 months. How much more could they produce? Perhaps 500,000 barrels per day, but likely slightly less than that. Click to enlarge. The UAE recovered its losses from last month. However, I still think they are producing flat out. Click to enlarge. In the last 6 months, Venezuelan production has dropped 414,000 barrels per day, almost 70,000 barrels per month. They are well on their way to becoming a failed state and the declining income from oil is hastening that process. Click to enlarge. OPEC says world oil supply increased by 180,000 barrels per day in March. Since they dropped 201,000 barrels per day, that would mean non-OPEC would have to have had an increase of 381,000 barrels per day in March. I think that is a bit too high. Click to enlarge. Russia, also through March 2018. The data for all charts below are from the EIA and is through December 2017. Click to enlarge. World oil production, so far, peaked in November 2016 with the 12-month average peaking in September 2017. Non-OPEC peaked, so far, in December of 2014 with the 12-month average peaking in November of 2015. Click to enlarge. Canada seems to be holding steady. Click to enlarge. The USA reached a new all-time high in November but slipped a little in December. Click to enlarge. For China, it's all downhill from here on out. They are consuming more and producing less. This is the import land model as predicted by Jeffrey Brown a few years ago. By peak oil barrel. More top reads from oilprice.com.